Welcome back to Factorio Seablock TSM. Still in our 70s, I think, mid to late now perhaps. Okay, so last time we were mucking around with plastic, which, yeah, it's still kind of abysmal, and we had a number of thoughts. But in the meantime, we seem to have completely run out of iron, and I have traced this problem back to these guys they're full of sulfur. This box is full of sulfur. Sulfuric acid is full. We can't process the sulfuric wastewater because these guys can't process anything while they're full. That is our problem. So we need to do something about it. So I'm going to run over here. Do I have any? I do have warehouses on me. What else might I want? I'm over here at the moment, checking out why we weren't getting any iron. What are they? Filter frames, charcoal. I'm contemplating changing not all obviously, but maybe one or two of the processes to the ceramic, just to cut down on the sheer amount of sulfur that's produced. I think I need to go down a bit further. How are you going? 10k. What we'll do in the meantime is completely ignore the problem and just put a really big box next to it, because that's not going to cause any issue in the future, is it? Alright. We need to rip this out and place it. Okay, so that one's fine. Now we can fit this really big box in. That's kind of the classic approach. And now what I'd like to do, I think, is have some wire from this box that basically comes over here to here to here, and these guys get to run if that one's sulfur. Where's our sulfur? One of these things has sulfur hidden in it, doesn't it? Or is it up here? Is it amongst the bobs? Hiding amongst the bob stuff? Sulfur. No, maybe I should have looked for the sulfur before I started the episode, huh? sulfur. If sulfur is less than, let's say, 9500, and that should be what? Sulfur is less than 9500. Set. Right. No, if sulfur is greater than, that's when that goes. This is already 500, but as you can see, everything started up. So yes, what I was saying was I think I should try and make one of these ceramic, and that will change it will produce less of the sulfuric wastewater, and maybe that will be a good thing. Question is, of course, what happened to all those ceramic filter frames that we had at one point? And the answer is I don't have a clue. Not a clue. Yes, well, there you go. Was I able just to convert them all over or something? I am not sure. How's power looking? 90 megawatts. Of which just about all of it currently is coming from steam engines. So that should be good, shouldn't it? Steam engines churning through our supplies here. Excess supplies of fuel oil. Occasionally other things. Fuel oil does seem to be an ongoing issue, but maybe we can add more to this. Okay, so that should have sown the seeds for fixing iron. I'm thinking there's another recipe for plastic, liquid plastic, that I was looking at before. Liquid plastic, and it's basically this raw bioplastic and acetone, which makes 10 plastic. Is that efficient? Is that so the one we're doing at the moment is this one. That makes 15 from 25 acetone. It's actually quite inefficient, isn't it? What about this one? 25 liquid plastic. Propionic acid. What the hell is that? Ethylene gas. Ethylene gas. That's butane, so that's something completely different to anything we've done. Gas, sulfuric acid and ethanol. That's butane. That's ethanol. We have a means to produce a decent amount of ethanol. And oh boy, do we have enough sulfuric acid. We were just complaining about a surplus of sulfur and sulfuric acid. So I could make ethylene gas. Could fill out a decent chunk here and make some more stuff. Make a new process. Lean gas. Let's see what this one offers us now. You can get plastic directly from propane gas. And also naphtha and polyethylene gas. We are burning up excess naphtha, so that potentially is another option. We could also do this sort of one, but as discussed, it's only 10. That one's 15. That one's 25. I've still got to get cellulose fibre into it. And do we have a huge surplus of acetic acid? I'm not sure about that. And that one's 30, but we still don't have it. 2 seconds. That's like 6 a second. That's about 3 a second. That's 2.5 a second. That's 10 a second. So that's actually potentially our best option. Stupid chairs running over cables and trying to pull my headphones off. What would polyethylene gas entail then? Haven't we just worked out what ethylene gas was? Seem to have a lot of these. Oh, we still don't have titanium, so that would be a long way off. Alright. We can't do that. This one seems a little bit weak. Unless we can use the wood for something else. Acetic acid. I need to see what I'm doing with acetic acid at the moment. Whoops. Oh, I'm over here. What's going on? Oh, can you not clear now either? Can't dump your see why we need to use up the sulfur. 1.5k already. Yeah. Cheat, put it in there. That just means this one can't do anything, right? Even if it's not the best option, burning up can't have been the one, was it? Ethylene. Oh yeah, that was the one. Green metal catalyst. Oh, we can't actually do that either. So I'm wasting my time looking at that one. Leaves us with raw swamp tree cultivation, mud and light mud water. Or ignore all these more exotic options and just flood more of the product that we're missing through, like we were going to do at the end of last episode. And what product was that? That's this stuff, right? We need to somehow get more of this stuff being produced. To go into here, to make the corn, to go into here. Or we just make some more corn and find a way to ship that corn in. Corn can go directly, no, needs to go, no, that's corn. It takes corn, so the corn needs to go into here. If we make corn, it needs to go into here. This thing can handle at least 2 more farms. So do I just aim for 2 more farms then? Oh, look. Farm with desert upgrade. Oh, how did I end up with... Those are supposed to be going to science. I think I'd rather spend these on science before I do the desert upgrade. Because we're still trying to get these guys through. Yeah, maybe I need to put some blue science in the meantime. Substations 3. Something like that, just to give it a chance. Now, basic farm. Build another one. Oh, it's got to get seeds somehow. That's going to be my problem. Not necessarily. I could have another seed generator. If I was to put that... Oh, of course you're going to do that. Go away. If we did that, what do we need for another one? Iron. And if you guys were making that stuff, then we could go there. No, we couldn't. We have to be one further over, so you have to go away. And then we can put this all like that. And like so, and we'll need a seed extractor. So that'll do. Okay, so we need something like that. You pick up from there, drop off there. Actually, drop off there. You pick up from there, drop off there. Otherwise, that should be fine. Hopefully, you've got excess seeds. You've only got 15. How many? Need 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're getting 10. Oh, you still need sand. Right, of course. Of course, you need sand. Are you actually working? How do you get sand? Oh, you get it from there. Yes, sand, of course. Oh my god. Don't move this, whatever I do. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to blow a hole. How the hell do we get sand over here? Can we stretch across here? Yes, but if we're going to do that, we should do it there. So that we can then go... Now that's nice and all, but how do we get product back up there? That will work. We just need to have some of this come up here, so easy. absurd spaghetti, but easy. And okay, you two are fine. No, you're not fine at all. You need to reach from there. You need to reach from about there. Yep. You need to place there. You should be fine. You should be fine. So all we need now is one of you. Action. And action. And you have nothing, but that's okay. You've got action, you've got action, you've got enough in there. I think this machine can handle 4, if I remember correctly. So this one produces the acetic acid. And now we have a lot of acetic acid. It also produces the acetic anhydride. So you are suffering due to what? This is not fast enough, for one thing. Now we are low on the acetic acid. Acetic anhydride. Is there an imbalance between what this produces? What? Carbon monoxide, methanol, acetic acid. Acetic anhydride. Oh, that's that. Yeah, it's this one that produces the acetic acid. So this is as full as it needs to be. It's this one that needs ever more acetic acid. And yeah, this is not quite enough because this needs 100, right? Sorry, this needs 100. All right. Yeah, and this gives it 75. Stop that nonsense. At least it's more or less going continuously now. Chem plant 1, chem plant 1. It's better than it was. It's vaguely better than it was. Probably not nearly good enough. But I'm kind of sick of it. I want to do something better, more interesting. Where is red? There it is. So it actually looks like plastic has come all the way through. So there was something else, obviously, that has caused a slowdown here. Probably the lack of iron earlier, which is still an issue. Have we solved our problem, or is it still not really working? This is building up, but it does take a while when it's been completely drained. That's not very healthy. So over here is still an issue. Actually, this one that's just pipes I should probably get rid of. Yeah, that's the issue there, isn't it? Right there. Can't process that still. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's gotten over it now. 3.7k, good grief. Okay. Next on our hit list then. The thing that we keep coming across that we need is titanium. I want to start building these a little bit faster and more efficiently than we've been doing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to extend this rail. Basically build another thing like this so it can join in. And I'm going to turn this train, it's a Mark II, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to build a train stop here. I need to leave a little bit of room for this stuff, but I don't mind spending a little bit of landfill to do this. So the idea is we'll have a train stop here. I'm gonna have to sort out how this works. I mean, I have to move all of these over, and I'm driving on my running track, so that's kind of dumb, but I won't need to run along here. Whoops. Okay. So I'm basically going to bring out one of my other tools in my arsenal. Being the this guy. Finally, perhaps you're saying, oh. Need slightly more space here. Are you guys not connecting? Maybe this needs to be moved up a bit further then, because I would have thought it would. Okay. Right. So we need this bit, which I thought I had that, but I may have thrown it away. So maybe I'll just take a copy of this. Didn't really need that bit, guys, but never mind. I'm actually going to get that bit back in a second, aren't I? I'll just give up. Oh. Yes, you were rather important, actually. Why have you stopped? That's a signal. Oh, this piece here, that's right. Okay, that's fine. There we go. And we will need that. And that should let me travel in either direction. But wait, there's more. This is not all we're doing here. What we're going to do is we're also going to build one of our special stops. We are going to build a make everything stop. Even though I can't Russ money added. Even though I cannot do any sort of clever things with my bots to bring me stuff, what I can do is have a make everything combinator, which is one of them. And that will pick up, I might even have to check how to set this up properly, but that will pick up our request. And I believe I need to have the green wire to request to chests, which, well, there won't really be request to chests, but maybe I'll just put one of these guys in. And I want to make a cargo wagon Mark II and another locomotive Mark II. So what are we actually missing? We're missing Invar. We're missing Invar. I know one of these things is Invar. Red circuits, yes. I know, you're struggling, aren't you? I can't even work out where the red circuit manufacturing happens anymore. Oh, there it is. So there's no green circuits going on still. Because iron's still trying to recover. Okay, well, let's get our Invar. Hopefully it will have recovered before the episode's out. Invar. Are you Invar? You are Invar. Awesome. I don't seem to be using it for anything else. Oh, it's titanium. I want to make those poles 3, but it's titanium I needed. For a brief moment I had thought it was Invar, but it's not. Never mind. I don't know what I use Invar for other than this guy. And what do you need? You need a normal cargo wagon, which needs iron, of course. Oh, of course you need iron when we don't have any. How's your mineral sludge? That's better. You're up to about 11k. Still a ways off. Copper is actually way down. So, are you still blocked? Must be. So it's all going to make iron. I don't know if I'm just using iron now so fast that I need another row. That definitely could be. This is a little bit slow. I'm going to have to go down here and try and find some iron. Somewhere. There should be some somewhere, even if it's way down at the bottom. That's iron. Now I can make a cargo wagon Mark II. So yeah, the way this will work is I will set up a normal make everything stop, and I will just be feeding so you should go to Russ Money, weight condition, let's jump out. Where is your, there it is. Oh, and you've got no fuel. Do I have any fuel type thing in here? There, you got something now. I may set it up with, I don't really need the inserters, I just want to use them in something. That just means I've got even more of these things to wire up. I think if I remember correctly, what I need to do is wire all of these. I don't think it's supposed to be green though. No. Yeah, it doesn't, it needs to not be green. I think it needs to be red. And that goes into there, I believe. Right. So now we just need some power. Perfect example of why I want bigger poles. But you know what? We can just move this instead. And we need to get power over here. That's it, it's done. Okay, so now we might have that. I'm going to try it out by building, say, this, turn this into titanium. Which actually means this is our train. It's probably our best way of getting there. You know what? What are we going to do to start off with? Is need 2 brass chests. we'll do that. Then I will grab as much landfill as I can. I've used the wrong sort of... I should have had filter inserters, shouldn't I? Filter inserters, yes. Yes. How much have we got in here? That's actually quite healthy, isn't it? Okay. So, do I have stack filter inserters? Yes. I do. So if I do that, and then if this has a green wire, so one of them is set filters, whitelist, yep. Then we also want to read hang contents and pulse, because that's what goes up here. Although this might, I don't know what this is going to do. I haven't this out all that much yet. Why don't I not do any of that? Why don't I just permanently leave these here? Pick up all my stuff, and oh, what I really need is these guys. Roboport. Ooh, Roboport 2. Roboport charging pad 2. That's where we start using some Invar. I'm going to have to start building all these components so I don't have to keep making these things. For some reason, so we can't get enough antenna arrays, is that what you're telling me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't get the 4 charging pads. 1. Oh, the advanced circuits, of course. 2, 3, 4. One of those, and then this one should be. We need some steel. We have some steel. And I need some extra construction bots. They're up here, aren't they? Or alright, jump on board. Run around to, say, here. Here. Oh, we're running on this crap fuel, aren't we? Okay, you need to pause. I need a train station. Where's an example? Small train station. This sort of thing would probably just about do. Not copy, we need to actually use a proper blueprint. That might be slightly better. Modification. Take that off. That off. Don't need those. Slightly too much detail. I don't want the train fuel. Why would I want the train fuel? I want tiles. Actually don't. That. I want those. Okay, create blueprint. Let's do that. I'll fill out where I need you to fill out. Alright, I'm going to have to do some of it myself, aren't I? One of them, which we don't have a steel chest to be able to make. Slightly annoying then. Alright, fine. We don't have power yet either, so that's an obvious thing. Not you. You. Yeah. It's incredibly awkward. Okay. Place that. Then let's see if we've got somewhere for this. We do. Now, this is where we're going to have an outpost train stop. Except we don't have the ability to build one. We need some more rail. So lots of problems with our first outing. Is that powered? No. Okay, let's just jump on board for the moment. And add some power. Does that have power? Nope. Now we're officially going in the wrong direction, but it's okay. Now do you have power? I do believe so. Okay. So what I actually want to do is turn... Oh, no. Stop. Is turn this into something... something I guess it's going to end up looking a little bit like this, but different. So... Oh, we've lost all of this part, but if I took another blueprint, or maybe even no, copy doesn't work. Let's do blueprint, and maybe did that, and maybe put tiles on. Then if I come back to over here, that's what we're going to want. But instead of my bots being silly, I'm going to set this up as a outpost station, and get a reading from a ghost reader. Make everything combination. There's a ghost reader. It just has to be in the construction zone, doesn't it? So far, doesn't have a lot of things in its list. This won't be transmitted to our outpost, because you need outpost stations first. So that's the next part. We need to build outpost stations. We need to turn that into a proper outpost station and then get the bots to just fill it up. And what I'll do is fill the warehouse with the stuff that it tells me to, rather than running backwards and forwards to that location. And then this train can just deliver it as though it had actually been properly automated. And that's probably about as good as I can get for now. And we will construct our titanium, I guess, in the next episode, because we've basically come to the end for now. So thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye bye for now.